Hey guys, a while back I made a video called Making a Figure Part 1, and I figured what I'd do with the tip videos I've been telling you I'd do is I'll sort of tie them in with that Making a Figure video. And so this right here will be basically Part 2. I did the tip on the tools that I'll be using. I did it a while back before I took a little vacation type. Well, I spread my videos out, but a couple months between some of them. But anyway, I made a video a while back, telling the tips and tools that I'd be using. I'll put a link in the doobly-doo to it so you can see what tools I'm using, and I'll explain, where I explain them a little better. And what I want to do with this series is it's going to be introducing different techniques and tips that I use to make a figure. Just changing a head around, stuff like that. So what I want to do with the series, by the way, is basically we're going to start with the head. That's going to be in this video here. Then we'll basically modify and change up some chest pieces and stuff in the next video. And then drop into changing and modifying legs. Then we'll work on shoulders and arms. And then maybe do one on little detailed stuff. Putting chapter symbols and things like that on onto the miniatures or the builds. And basically we'll finish it up with a mock-up and build paint of the figure that we make. So that'll be in what this series here will be taking off and doing now. And be right back, and we'll start doing some green stuff. Thanks guys for watching. Okay guys, we're going to start out here with my green stuff, and the simplest, well at least what I think is the simplest way to do a hair mod. Basically, this is just a standard bald head from a Space Wolf. If you say you got one that doesn't have a bald head, say you wanted to make this guy, what you do, cut off all this hair, take your X-Acto knife, scrape it down towards the nice bald spot like that one, and then what you do from there, it'll take you a little tuft of little bit of green stuff, and basically what we want to do is you want to sort of flatten it out. Don't worry about fingerprints and stuff, it'll all be come out in here in a minute. And sort of lay it over top of the head. You can get it down on there where it's sticking good. Oops, sorry. So I usually have got this mounted on a figure, so it's a little easier to do. You know where the armor is and stuff like that, so it makes it easier to figure out where the hair is going. But basically take you a little bit of green stuff. You don't need a whole lot because your hair's not going to be super thick, so just sort of pat it down to where it's good and sticky. Now let it rest there for a second after you get it where you want it, so that it starts it'll help it stick if you let it set a second. Once you get it sort of smoothed into a general thickness and shape, you'll have something sort of like a hair helmet. Depending on what you want to do with it, excuse me, what you want to do with it, you just start adding in hair. Pretty much the same as making fur. Just start putting in little lines of hair. another camera there on you. By putting in the lines, what I mean is basically you'll just start at the bottom edge and start working up. And basically as you pull a little bit, you push in, pull up, you'll start getting these nice little lines of hair. Basically when you come up to the crown, me being a Viking type person and space wolf or whatever, I'll generally, like I say, I'll put a part in the middle. So you just, by parting it, you just make a little line, sort of like that. Take it down most of the way back to the skull, back to the crown of the head, sort of like that. Continue your hair, same way as doing, sort of pushing and pulling it, getting a little, strand things going. Get back here, you just sort of smooth it in. Same thing here on the other side. Gonna get that little roll right there, just smooth it back in, make the hair match up. And like for me, I like to show a little bit more action in long hair. So to actually bring your part out, take your pick, start working under the edge of the hair, or your green stuff, lift it out. Same thing on the other side. Lift it out, away from the face a little bit, so that you can see the face. It's also giving you little marks in here that accent the hair when you start working the face and hair and stuff. You'll start getting something along those lines. Then all you have to do is just work it until you're pleased with it. Like for me, I generally have beards and stuff, so you get down here to where it comes to the beard, give it a nice little flip out, so that you should see the ear or whatever, and shows where it separates off from the sideburns and the hair. Start getting a little something like that going. And sort of bring it around to the back. You have to do. Start shuffling it in. And then just keep working it around. And whenever you see, like it's not really smooth or hair-like, take your pick and fix it. Because like I say, you'll rework these different strands over and over and over until you get them where you got a nice coherent look to it, cohesive look to it. Sorry, can't speak today. Like I say, just keep going around, clean it up. Because once you get that basically stuck to the head, all you have to do then is just clean. Basically become a hairdresser. Style the hair in. You say you like this side better than that side, all you have to do then, like say you have all the time you need until the green stuff dries to modify the hairdo. You just keep working it in till you get the hairs where you want them. Like I say, there's no tried and true, style, whatever you like, and just tweak it and fiddle with it till you get where you want to go. And that's how I do the simple hair. Well, at least that's what I consider the simple hair.